Sir Keir Starmer has been warned he faces w.a.r. with the Corbynista grassroots Momentum group as he attempts to lay down the law to give Labour a chance of challenging the Conservatives at the next general election. The Labour Party has been in turmoil since the party's disastrous performance in December's general election, its worst result in more than 80 years. The opposition, then led by Jeremy Corbyn, suffered a crushing defeat, losing several traditional heartlands they had held for several decades. The Tories won a crucial 80-seat majority in Parliament, enabling Boris Johnson to push his Brexit deal through the House of Commons. Mr Corbyn stepped down as Labour leader and was replaced by Sir Keir Starmer last month following a 3-month leadership contest, but despite being just a matter of weeks into the top job, the former shadow Brexit secretary already faces several huge uphill battles. Upon his election, Sir Keir boldly vowed to unite a party that has collapsed under Mr Corbyn's leadership. But eyes will be focused on how he manages Momentum, the Corbyn-supporting grassroots movement that had an increasingly strong hold over Labour under the party's previous leader. Political experts have warned Sir Keir will have to ensure Momentum doesn't try to undermine his power and further destroy the party. They have said he could even put a marker down to the grassroots group at the Labour Party conference in September. But Dr. Steve McCabe, Associate Professor with the Institute for Design and Economic Acceleration and Senior Fellow at the Centre for Brexit Studies at Birmingham City University, warned this could trigger an all-out war deep within Labour at a time when Sir Keir is desperately trying to reunite the ailing party. He told Express, Momentum distrust Starmer as being someone who will take the party back to the centre and, though the policies may subtly alter and not be quite so explicitly socialist, the narrative will shift in a way that is likely to anger them. Whilst it's unlikely we'll see the sort of full frontal assault against Momentum that occurred in the 1980s against militant tendency, Starmer has to be aware that he cannot allow its supporters to attempt to undermine him by operating a party within a party. He may set a marker down at the next annual conference in September as to how he intends to lead by making it clear that sedition by Momentum will not be tolerated. This, of course, would amount to a declaration of war, as Starmer will be acutely aware, create tension, cause open dissent and sap energy precisely at the time when the party is engaged in a process of recovery and rebuilding. That he pretty much expunged his shadow cabinet of Corbynites, barring Rebecca Long-Bailey, shows that he is not frightened of being seen to act in a way that is in the party's long-term interests. Tim Bale, Deputy Director at the UK in a Changing Europe think tank and politics professor at the Queen Mary University of London, warned Sir Keir will have to face down the Corbynistas in order to defeat the Tories and provide them with a sharp ultimatum. He told this website, Starmer doesn't necessarily have to root out the Corbynistas.